What is up? What is up, YouTube? It is so much information out here. So many. Oh my gracious. Diddy done broke the whole internet, man, but in pieces. Big homie CC piece, man. He got one of his boys with him. I started watching a little bit of this and it was very interesting, man, because now you got one of your boys with you, so that's extra backup. So he riding with big homie CC. And big homie CC ain't no joke, man. I mean, he telling it like it is. You can believe him if you don't want to believe him. But I know one thing, he's like facts, man, facts. And it's a strange feeling that nobody is telling these people, trying to put gags orders on any of these people. You know, I guess freedom of speech is real, I'm assuming. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Hey, let's check this bad boy out, man. Let's see what big homie CC got to say. Oh, big homie CC and 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦, Digger CC. Jamie Foxx party, industry confessions. Let's hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that bell. Talk to Uncle Mike. Let's check it out, man. Here we go.
Like I ain't got kids, so I got a daughter and all type of kids. That shit pissed me off, gang.
When he seen dude with no socks, no pants, nothing, dude, I was pissed off, bro.
Yeah,
he made everybody get on the ground.
That made me mad, folks. I ain't gonna lie.
Real life street talk. Real life street stars, man. You know how they do it.
It ain't real life.
I'm gonna have to take a break doing this one.
Real life street stars.
You know what time it is. Disclaimer, baby. Check it.
And we're back. You know, we got Big Duga.
The biggest.
And we got the big homies. CC Coakley. You already know what time it is, man.
Long live them guys. Long live the members.
Long live Steve.
Man.
Long live G Red.
Have they had, man, have they had y'all
Long live OG Mo.
Long live Black
Long
Cloud.
live Black Clout.
Hey guys, thank you for watching our videos. If you want to check out our live channel, the Music Recording Network Live, where we dive deeper into videos that we put up and talk about different things that's going on in the world. You can participate in our chat or you can come on live. You don't even have to show your face. Go to our live channel, subscribe, voice your opinion, because we would like to hear from you and help us come up with solutions. Now, let's continue on with this video. Shout out.
Man, has anybody had y'all at the same time yet?
Man, so the only person who has it at the same time is 𝗟𝗡𝗞𝗦.
Okay, shout out 𝗟𝗡𝗞𝗡.
Yeah, shout out.
Other than that, and then Dude got turned down everybody.
Yeah.
The way y'all treated me is the only reason he's here right now.
Amen.
Oh no. Shout out real life.
Now, man, we had to recircle now that I got y'all both on the couch because when you was here and you did your interview, you was telling about the time where you first brought in Dugar to do the bodyguard
for sure
for the Jamie Foxx.
Sure.
And then he said in his interview that, you know,
Dugar, I mispronounced
that was the wildest
that
shit
all
he had
over.
ever seen. But now that we got y'all both on the couch,
Yep.
now we can really go through there.
Let's get to it.
Man, what happened?
Excuse me.
All right. So just to give everybody some insight.
First of all, before we go all the way, do y'all enjoy do y'all fuck with the Jamie Foxx show?
Back in the day?
We like Jamie Foxx show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, listen.
So no.
Hey, listen. No, hold on, my boy. Fast. That's what made that shit wow. now you feeling where I'm coming from, gang.
Exactly.
You feel me? Everybody fuck with the Jamie Foxx show, bro. What the
and at
fuck?
that time, you feel me, Dugar was much younger.
And I was wild as hell.
So like at that time, I would have to be like, okay,
I was wild as hell.
I gotta explain them what's going on, and I gotta watch them close. So his reaction to the scene, I was cool with that, cause you know he could have got crazy, cause you know he was really mostly upset because, you know, we had a client who was on the cover of the Gucci magazine. Her name was Beth. Right. So that's who we were protecting at this event. So it's a real upscale, affluent event. You feel me? Everybody, you know, got on church clothes. You feel me? And me and bro dress like this, but they know what we do in the city. You feel me? We gentlemen at all times until it's time to get savage. You feel me? So I had gave him a briefing on about, okay, I don't know what we're gonna see here, but you feel me? Don't get out of my sight. He said, Gordo, I have to use the bathroom. And I was a little bit worried because, whenever we get to celebrity venues and events, whenever you see the little vampire-looking guys, like they on Twilight, with the spiky hair and stuff like that, you feel me? Cake's getting touched. So you gotta be aware. To be aware is to be alive. And we not homophobic and nothing like that, you feel me? Everybody should be able to love who they want to love without being judged, you feel me? It only becomes a problem when you forcing things on people, you feel me? So, bro just was trying to go to the bathroom. Now, at this event, it's inside of a mansion. And they don't let you go to the top floor, so everybody got to use the downstairs bathroom. There's two, one for the ladies, one for the guys. So Dugar is going to the bathroom for the dudes, you feel me? He opens the door, and, it's 5 dudes in there having a circle jerk.
A circle jerk.
He was aghast by this. You feel me? Astonished.
Every time I hear this shit, it make me mad, bro.
Now, Dugar, you said that was the worst thing you'd ever seen.
He don't even like
you've done some
talking about this, bro.
Fast,
and you've done some shit.
Fast, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro, because I rock with y'all, bro.
Shout out Real Life. Shout out Real.
Shout y'all out on my daughter. This is the best platform, bro. If you a real person, come to this platform.
For sure. Get on that blue couch.
My daughter. All that other shit.
Just so everybody know, Dugar turned down everything else based off how these black men treated me.
Hey, fast,
is why
really,
he
bro,
here, for sure.
It's like, folk, that shit, folk, it still traumatized me to this day, gang. Right. So, like, I be charging motherfuckers when they ask me to tell this story, folk. I overtax folk because I hate to tell it, gang. For that shit traumatizing, gang, Wild as hell, like, shorty, it's 5 motherfuckers in the room, in the bathroom, gang. You trying to piss. Imagine having to piss bad as hell. And you gotta get, and you see how I drink this Kool-Aid, gang. Right. You gotta get back on S for bro. Right. But when you open the door, boom. And they ass naked as hell. This nigga.
Wow.
It was one dude, bro, who was.
Bro,
so
I swear to God.
He had on like a button-down shirt.
I should have blew the whole bathroom down, man. I should have smoked everybody, man.
Bro, everybody was pants around their ankles. Right. But there was one dude, bro. He had on no
I ain't got
socks.
Kids, so I got a daughter and all type of kids. That shit pissed me off, gang.
When he seen dude with no socks, no pants, nothing, dude I was pissed off, bro. He made everybody get on the ground.
That made me mad, folks. I ain't gonna lie.
So I hear, he got a gun. So I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that shit made me mad.
I know it's dude God. Because, these type of things have happened other times. Mm-hmm. But I knew it was him. So I turn around, I see him backing up, weapon up. And when I walk into that area and I see what was going on, I say, man, why is he don't got no socks on?
And it's the thing, bro, like I say, it ain't even so much. It's like, bro, do what y'all do.
Do what you do.
Back then, I was a little more fucked up, though. But now that I'm older, now, like, your preference. Right. That's on you. But Jay, don't be in a bathroom where niggas gotta go pee to do this shit, folks.
It's only one bathroom.
Bro, it's all nigga gangsters, killers walking in this bitch.
But you definitely more mature now.
Respect us like we gonna respect y'all, you feel me?
For sure.
Bro, that shit pissed me off, gang. Hey, Rook, folks. That shit pissed me off.
He getting mad right now.
Like to the T, folks.
Rook, if you went to the bathroom right here, you finna be pissed, Angel.
Hey, Rook.
Angel, if you trying to go to the bathroom.
I want to ask you this, gang. Right. Real nigga shit. Right. You go to the bathroom.
I'm gonna be traumatized.
5 motherfucking grown men. One of them famous.
One of them was famous.
One of them was famous.
One is famous.
Yeah.
So that started you a little. What the fuck?
Right.
For sure.
5 grown men in this bitch sword fighting, folks.
Sword fighting.
People would
what would
mad.
you do, Rook? How would you feel?
I'd be traumatized, bro.
That would have fucked you up, wouldn't it?
I'd probably seek some therapy.
Okay, I'll just make sure I ain't fucking. I'm just making sure I ain't slow.
See, that's that having a wife stuff right there.
Seek some therapy, bro.
Do you feel like
I think I'm gonna need some therapy for that.
Yeah,
for that situation. I don't really like therapists though. Because a gangster like me should never talk to a therapist.
Right. I understand, bro. But
Yeah,
I got
that's
a funny
true. That's
story
fact.
about that too.
Go ahead.
That's like talking to the motherfucking detective.
Before you get into your story,
All right.
2 questions for you. One, do you feel like when you tell this story that some may feel like you overreact with your? Do some people
Yeah.
say that to you?
Absolutely.
Do you think that that's because that sort of behavior has become so like normalized? Like it's
Absolutely.
just part of the party.
They think it's just like I'm against the LGBT,
Yeah.
the LGBT community. But they gotta understand is I have LGBT cousins.
Rainbow.
I have rainbow cousins.
Right.
You know, I have family that's rainbow. I got people I do business with that's rainbow. So I'm not against that shit. It's just about where it took place at.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel
yeah.
a public bathroom. If they was doing that shit in their crib, Big Duke, I would, you know.
Right.
But this is a public bathroom. I'm trying to go use the bathroom, bro.
So it would be the
So that
same.
pissed me off.
So it'd be the same thing as like if you was on a public beach and they was out there doing that.
If we was on the beach, I ain't gonna lie. If I pull up to a beach, folk, and they doing that, folk,
If your shorties out there.
we can't go to this beach.
Okay. So just to add context, like right now, Dugar is under contract with a very famous person for the next 2 years who is a LGBTQ advocate.
Right.
You feel me?
So I'm
like,
not against shit. It's just what really made me mad about that situation was y'all could have went in a room.
Yeah, and there were rooms available.
Even if y'all is what y'all with, y'all still men.
Basically, you were trying to avoid any of those situations and ended
For
up
sure.
running into it.
Sure.
Right.
For sure.
I see that. How fast are you up to? I mean, how fast are you ready to put up the tour on a
I ain't
person?
gonna lie, they say I'm the quickest hand in the South.
Right.
Seen it.
So, like, what gets you there? What can get you there?
Let me answer this.
Okay.
So amongst our team, we have something called situational awareness.
Right.
And there are certain signs that we look for before we resort to violent force.
Right.
So if you show certain signs, we go through a checklist. So even if you have a firearm present and out, Dugar is gonna look and see if you have a rifle, he's gonna look to see if it's a round chamber. He's gonna look at the clip. He's gonna look to see if the safety is on. That's the level of awareness we operating on.
Right.
You feel me? So at this given time though, when this situation took place, it was more like outrage because it's like, yo, hold on. Y'all shouldn't even be doing this here. And this was a younger Dugar.
Right.
You know, the man he is now is a lot more mature. You know, see, you got the caution tape on right now. You feel me? Just so you can see the scope of who you talking to.
So,
You feel me?
So what happens after that? You make everybody lay on the ground.
I gotta get up out of there because this lady started screaming and shit.
Right. So we have protocols that we follow. So
Goof-ass
if he
lady.
decides that we need to leave,
That be type of shit be pissing me off, folks. Not to cut you off.
no,
but
go ahead, bro.
TP, folks.
TP, folks.
On my daughter, folks. That's what be pissing me off.
Right.
She comes screaming, get the fuck on, you know?
Right.
It's time to go though. Because at the time, like I say, I'm from the streets. My boy really, so I ain't really trying to front his move, you know?
Right.
The thing is, you screaming about him with the firearm and you know he's a bodyguard, but you're not screaming about these men in here
Right.
that are naked.
Right.
And the one dude with no shoes and his socks on the floor.
I ain't gonna lie, for
How
real.
you come out the socks?
That shit crazy, man.
But I got a funny story though, because you had said you don't want to talk to therapists.
Right.
All right.
You know I hate therapists.
Okay. Okay.
They gonna get a motherfucker license.
So check this out.
Right. Yeah, I
Check
can
this
see
out.
that. I understand.
My boy Rick said you can see that on my daughter, folks. They gonna get us a life sentence. man.
Okay. All right. So then we was going to talk to the priest. Okay. So look, right. There was some things happening in our life, and it had us questioning if we would be allowed into heaven.
Okay.
So one night, me and Dugar are watching a documentary on the Iceman, Richard Kuklinski.
I know exactly who that is.
And he says, Gordo, we should go see a priest.
Right.
And go to confessional. Because the therapist made me feel like I was in an interrogation room again.
Right.
I said, that's a good idea. Now, I got a history. I went to Providence St. Mel, the same school. I was in the same class as the girl on the R. Kelly sex tape.
Yeah.
You feel me? I I was a theology major when I went to college. You feel me? So, you know, like the Catholic prayer is Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now to the hour of our death. Amen. You feel me? So this gonna get dark right here. So we ended up going to a Catholic church, St. Thomas More was the name of the church, to go speak to a priest in the confessional. Me and bro going to the confessional together.
Right.
We disclosed some things to the priest. The priest says, meet him in the sanctuary in the first altar in 30 minutes. We ended up going we meet him there. When we meet him there, he says, young men, I have an opportunity for you. I'm not gonna say his name, I'll tell you off camera. This gentleman is an exorcist.
Right.
And the archdiocese pays him to travel around the country to partake in exorcisms. And this is hard for me to talk about because people often ask me, do I see a demonic spirit or certain stuff like that in this industry? And I always say no, because what people don't know is being an exorcist is a very high paying job in the United States of America.
Right.
A very high paying job. It's a short list of them. But every exorcist has a bodyguard. And due to my ties to Catholicism, we were able to go with a priest, with the father, to go do some exorcisms. And one of the reasons why we a little bit right now is because some of the things we've seen being with him doing the exorcisms.
Right.
And wow. Demons are real.
Yeah.
And one of the things we've seen with this gentleman, Duke, I don't like talking about this, but I took proper steps to get him comfortable. And one of the things we've seen was the priest has got a little girl, he's talking to her. She's about 8 years old, brunette. But she was speaking in languages like pig Latin.
Right.
There's no way she could know that. She was saying things about me and bro that there's no way she could have known, bro. So she ended up grabbing the priest and he looking at us. So, okay, I go get her off of him. She was strong, bro. Like, unbelievable strength. You feel me? And once me and bro grabbed her, we was able to pull her off. You feel me? And we learned right then and there that there's other things at work. You feel me?
Right.
So like when you see people that are psychics and like they say they speaking to your dead relatives, well, they not, bro. You feel me? So they speaking to demons who are impersonating your relatives. So like us trying to seek therapy, we ended up in a Catholic church talking to a priest. We ended up getting hired to do exorcism, work with an exorcist. We actually went on exorcisms and we seen things, you know, bro, like mentally, it's challenging, bro. You feel me? Like, yeah, y'all see what's going on, bro. You feel me? So like the things we've seen, like on this path, bro, it bothers you a lot mentally.
Right. So like me personally, bro, like I'm just really good with energy with people, bro.
For sure.
And I feel y'all energy, like, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And the energy is like, it's like a strong force, right?
For
but
sure.
it's almost like a light and a dark force.
For sure.
Right.
For sure. Absolutely.
Who do y'all talk to then? Because if you can't go, you know, you could go to the priest, right? You said the therapist saying, but you got to release that on, you got to throw it on something. you know, you could drink and try to bury it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then that, you know, that comes with the depression, that comes with the...
Yeah, so we only talk to each other, bro. Like, you know, we get depressed if we don't see each other for long periods of time because we the only people we can talk to about this shit.
Right.
You feel me? Yeah, so we just talk to each other, really, bro. You feel me? Straight up.
So, I know y'all have done a lot of dark things in your life. What is the difference between what y'all have done and somebody that's really evil?
We never harmed anybody who didn't deserve it.
Right.
You feel me? We always move righteously. You know, we never operate out of malice. So, and we also do a lot of good things and able to try to get our pathway to heaven for sure.
Though there is no malice, do you still seek forgiveness for some of the things that you may have done in the past?
No. To ask for forgiveness means that you're admitting that you did something wrong.
Right.
The only thing men respect is danger.
Right.
And the only way to combat evil is to be able to commit heinous things against those same type of people.
Right.
We just men. It's God's job to forgive.
To catch the wolf, you got to become the wolf.
Absolutely. For sure.
We was talking with Dugar about, extractions.
Retrievals,
I'm sorry. And you know, he was like, sometimes it can get hairy. Somebody may come between y'all and whatnot, but nobody really stands between y'all. But there might be an instance where somebody doesn't want to be retrieved.
Right.
Excuse me. It might be looked at as kidnapping to some.
Right.
I'm gonna let you.
What? Boy, somebody will take a good question from you.
Angel said, hold on now. Wait a minute.
I thought that question through. During a retrieval.
Yeah.
It was mentioned that like maybe sometimes in certain situations, someone may not want to go via trafficking or maybe any other situation, but you have been paid to go retrieve them.
Mm-hmm.
What is the difference between what you do and kidnapping if someone doesn't want to go?
So kidnapping is when you hold someone against their will and you transport them to a different location without them asking for that by law. So in our instances, if we're paid to do a retrieval, 9 times out of 10, we're going to find this person on a dating site after we do a reverse image search. We're going to book a date on the site. When you're booking a date, 9 times out of 10, you're not speaking to the person on the footage, on the pictures, you're speaking to the trafficker.
Mm-hmm.
Once we get proof of life and we get visual of that person, then we go through our operation where we coerce them to come outside. Nothing is done strictly by force. We're not just going to go in some place and grab someone and forcibly take them anywhere. Everything is complete strategy, you know, and there are instances where we can't coerce them to come outside. So what we do is, oftentimes it's a parent or a loved one that's involved. So we'll bring that person into the room to get them to come outside. So once we do the unite, like once we get them together, our job is done at that point.
What's the worst you've seen somebody in a situation?
The worst I've seen in a situation like this, there was a young lady, she was 13 years old.
Yeah.
And wow. Yeah, so people would pay extra to fornicate with her on her menstrual cycle. And
ew.
That was a hard one.
Right.
Because once we seen what was happening, you know, I had to have a serious conversation with Dugar about sticking to the code that we live by.
Right.
He wanted to avenge. Yeah.
Right.
So when it came to that situation, we had to have a conversation amongst ourselves to decide if we were going to be the monsters that we are facing, or we going to stay in the light.
Right. How do you not take it personal?
It's business. You never mix business with personal together.
It's
Yeah.
business.
So in this
That's
business,
how
you
you
got
die.
you got to remove all emotion.
You said that's how you die?
That's how you die.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you approach, go ahead, brother. Go ahead,
CP,
brother.
not to cut you
CP,
off, my
go
boy.
ahead.
But you said something real good, boy. You said it's like light and dark.
Right.
I ain't got this thunderbolt on my face for nothing. You hear me? People I want to say this because I want the youth to know this. We do a lot of things, you know, but we definitely is the light.
Yeah.
We kill the demons. You hear me? Right. We who you call to kill the demons. It ain't cool to be a demon-ass person. Everybody got sisters, mamas, daughters, and family, right?
Facts.
You feel me?
Right.
We the niggas that's gonna kill the motherfucking demons. Period.
Facts.
Shout out Big Duga.
Yes, sir.
Oh, bro.
Big Duga. That boy.
Why do y'all think that
he
phrase
don't even
became
wanna
so
be the-
popular? Like being a little demon or being on demon time or
Rap music.
Ain't enough real niggas in the game. Because
Facts.
real killers ain't glorifying being that shit. You hear me?
Facts.
You ain't glorifying that shit like that, you know?
Facts.
Bro, I respect the dead. Even the ones I gotta stand over.
Facts. It's
Oh,
a
bro.
difference.
So I believe this question was answered earlier and missed of an answer. But would you
They answer these questions like they scared, y'all. They scared of my man. My man don't even want to be there with he got the caution tape all over him. But he's speaking facts though. It's a lot of people over here acting. They are acting like they real killers. They ain't never took nobody off this earth, man. You know, it's hard to live with yourself if you do that. I don't care if it was justified or not. You ever kill somebody? Think about it. That soul haunts you, whether you like it or not. Acting like you're a gangster. Stop that.
you say that trafficking, what did you call it? Extractions. Retrieval. It's number one? Like the highest retrieval situations? Or is there something else, like I said, kidnapped by baby daddy, kidnapped by the boyfriend, kidnapped by, whatever? What would be the highest situation in which you all have to do a retrieval?
Right. So in our line of work, 99% of the time, the person who wants to kill a woman is their ex-husband or a stalker.
Right.
An extraction is when you have to go in a place by force and bring somebody out. You got to be a bounty hunter or like licensed law enforcement to do that without going to prison. Retrievals is strategy and technique and coercion.
To get them to come.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a fine line you got to operate on without going to the feds. You feel me?
Have you ever thought about being a bounty hunter?
Yeah, I did, but I can't be responsible for locking up a man. I just don't believe in that.
Amen.
The fact that, bounty hunters originally were slave catchers here in this country. So, I don't want to be a slave catcher.
Yeah. That's what they were, right?
Yeah, that's where it originated from. You feel me? And if you really look at the only way to prepare for the future is to study history. The Democratic Party was originated. That's how the KKK was founded in the Democratic Party. All civil rights legislation that was passed in this country was passed by the Republican Party. So you got to pay attention to the facts. So if you look at the history, currently right now, human trafficking is a $12 billion a year business. The highest purchasers of this business are here in the United States of America. Celebrities is like 5% of what's going on. The majority of the people who are purveying in this type of activity are 9-to-5 workers, the average American person who participates in lascivious activities that oppress women and children. Each year, since the Biden administration has been in office, there have been 150,000 children that cross the border and are held in an undetained status. If they're not with ICE, then they're with these trafficking organizations. Point blank, period.
So, do you ever record or stream any of your situations when you're going to retrieve a person?
Right. That's a great question. So we never did before, but recently we filmed an initial threat assessment for a retrieval. And we gonna make that exclusive to real life. Y'all have that footage before we leave here today. And we were in town already on site to do a retrieval. After we leave here today, we're gonna go complete that. If y'all wanna come and partake, you can come. And we never filmed this before because it's sensitive information. And since we've been garnering so much attention, I feel like we should give some more insight, more in-depth look to what
Because I
we
love
do.
watching that type of stuff on the internet. I'd be tapped in because you kind of get like emotionally involved when you're watching. You're rooting and you're hoping for this success. And yeah, I think.
Yeah, we don't hope.
Well, we do.
Right.
So you mentioned earlier that when it comes to harm of women, that ex-husbands and stalkers are at the top of the list.
Yes.
I know plenty of women who've dealt with stalkers. It is a very common thing. I've dealt with a stalker myself. Is there anything a woman can do as a preventative measure, or once she realizes she has a stalker, is there anything she can do to help to, be safer?
There are several preventative measures to mitigate risk. You got restraining orders involving law enforcement, but that is not really a real good border because there's no one sitting outside your house to make sure this person is not going to come here. You have to hire someone to handle this issue. That's the only solution. Simply because someone can violate a restraining order. We see this all the time. We've heard several 911 calls through history where the lady is calling, yeah, he violated a restraining order, he comes to kill her. If there's not someone there for preventative measures to confront the danger, you're going to get victimized.
And what does that protection look like for the average woman?
For the average woman, that looks like me and Dugar in your driveway in a black Escalade drinking Kool-Aid.
Because I was just finna say that look like us.
Yeah. You gonna see Dugar.
I don't lose.
If a car pulls up,
we professional winners.
tell them what happened when a car pull up.
It's on.
It's going down.
It's on.
That's the only way.
I pray y'all gotta call me one day. Real talk. I pray to God one day y'all gotta call me. I want everybody on this motherfucking platform watching this bitch to know that. I pray to Jesus Christ they gotta call me one day. I'm gonna show y'all why I'm the greatest.
Y'all heard that shit.
Hold on. As much as we love that Dugar, we'll never have to call you.
Never say never.
Never say never.
We're going to handle that business.
Yeah, we gonna handle that business.
Hold on, I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. Hey, can I give her an exclusive?
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. These people behind this camera, my daughter, they standing on the business, man. My daughter, shout out Rook, shout out Rook, and shout out Fast, and shout out
Angel,
shout out Lil Bro. Oh, my daughter, shout out
JC,
the 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 in the back.
And we finna do a jiu-jitsu match for 2000.
Hey, listen, real life, oh my daughter, stop playing. But I ain't gonna lie though, these my people now. So on my daughter, be very, very careful. Tread lightly.
I feel good. I feel even safer. Right.
I ain't playing at all either.
We briefly touched on Tory Lane, not Tory Lanez, Safari. Dugar said that shit wasn't even worth mentioning because he was just so goofy. But let's what was your take on that situation and how it went down?
All right, so I'm gonna send you a screen. I'm gonna send you something real quick. All right, we're not gonna say this lady's name, which is a married woman right now, but I want y'all to see.
Okay.
All right, Rook, you just got it. And then Fast coming to you right now, brother. Fast, you get that?
Matt. Oh, okay.
Now take your text, Fast. You got it. Rook got it on IG.
Yeah, I got you. Oh yeah. Who is it? Well, not who is she with?
That's Skylar Diggins.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
What they cool at that, brother?
Right here, folks.
Shout out to the we live, right?
Yeah,
That's your cup right here.
Shout out. I want to say this on this motherfucker right now. I don't want that big ass cup.
No. That's you.
Shout out to the big fella, man. That's the big fella right here. You hear me?
Right.
Shout out to the big fella, man.
That's how big do, guys.
Phil Jackson, you hear me?
Right.
The greatest to ever do it, you hear me?
Right.
Hey, Rook, I ain't gonna lie, I would like for you and him to lock in.
Yeah, no.
I see a lot in you, man. You hear me?
Right. No, for sure.
All right.
We're gonna take this shit to the next level.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you something about Rook, but hold on. What you doing with Skylar Diggins?
You gotta think about it, bro.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think as hard as I can, bro. Anyway,
I done had famous girlfriend.
right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would expect that. You know, go ahead.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
you brought it up. Have you? We can be open.
Yeah, it's all
All right.
good.
Have you ever had a female client try to exchange services for services?
I never had a female client try to exchange services for services, but I definitely had female clients try to get in relationships with me, though, for sure.
Right, because once you're protecting them, when you save a motherfucker life, they fall in love with you.
Yeah, and then like, they're seeing you every day. You feel me? Like their parents gotta call you to talk to them half the time. Any problem they have in their life, you're the person who's solving it. After the show is over, it's just you and that person back at the hotel, first thing in the morning going to get breakfast. It's you and that person eating breakfast. Being a celebrity or an entertainer is a lonely lifestyle. It's a lonely path.
Right.
You feel me? So, once you're able to build a certain amount of trust, women that are in the spotlight very rarely are around people they can trust. So once they're able to know that they can trust you, they open up to you, you feel me? And then I'm a gentleman at all times, you feel me? Like I'm not somebody who's sexually motivated at all, you feel me? So I always keep a professionalism, you have to make sure that you're always operating in a light where you can do repeat business. So yeah, chivalry has not died.
Do you feel like you're doing the Lord's work?
Right. I do feel like there's been times where there's been divine energy involved. That's a profound question. Wow. Seeing a lot of blood, bro. You feel me?
There's a lot of blood in the Bible.
Yeah, even Jesus tore up the church before.
Right.
I feel like sometime I am doing the Lord's work.
Right.
For sure.
Does the blood, does it affect you anymore?
No. Cause bro, we get depressed, bro. Like if it's like if there's no action going on. You feel me? Like we love what we do. Throughout history, you had certain people who were artists, carpenters, court jesters. And then you had that group of guys who come to burn your village.
So how do you create something like that? How do you think y'all were created like that? You think it's just in you? You think it's genetics? You think that it's an upbringing?
It's just shit. We from Iraq, folks.
Right.
You better adapt.
Yeah, when we come from about 13, 14, if you aren't prepared to kill, you won't survive.
You better adapt. It's literally like in Iraq, like your squad against their squad.
Right.
And you got a group of motherfuckers that feel like they the best. And they got shooters, fighters, hustlers, dancers. Everybody got a position.
Right.
So we just have to get with it. Fuck you mean? We got to protect our kids.
Oh, bro.
We got to protect our mamas, our women, and our family. Ain't nobody finna play with us. And we the greatest. For real. Y'all talking that shit. We the greatest for real, nigga. So play with me.
Outside active right now.
Play with me.
For sure.
Play with me.
So they say there's strength in numbers, but y'all only named like 4 people. When y'all talked about who was...
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the Gulas. We ain't gonna do too many naming. We give y'all 4 of them, and that's it. But there's a lot of them behind the scene.
Okay.
Can't do too much, though. People got legal situations, all type of shit.
Yeah, we have to operate on a very... We've been investigated, bro. We didn't got them target letters.
The ones that we told y'all about was clear to be able to be told.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
For so long, I wasn't clear, you feel me?
For sure.
I'm still not cleared on a lot of shit. That's why I let him talk. He the politician. I'm the warrior.
Yeah. I was like, man, it's only 4 of y'all, nigga. It's a whole lot of a whole lot of smoke going around. If it's 4 niggas is holding this shit down, it's crazy work.
What do you guys think about it?
Yeah. I'm in the middle of an interview, nigga. Shout out Turn Up God.
Turn Up God, what up? But we on real life. Shout out Turn Up God.
Hey, this Turn Up God right here, man. We on
real life.
We on real life street stars, my boy. We up here with Fast and Rook.
Hey, you live. You want to say something? What you want to say, Turn Up God?
Say something, boy. He said.
Huh? We live, nigga. What you want to say? He said double G shit. He said, y'all know what time it is. He's sliding in a minute. What else? What you got to say to any fuck nigga? What you got to say to any fuck nigga, Turn Up God? He say, fuck all the ops that disrespect us. They know what the fuck going on.
Ian Connor, Christian Cole.
Shit though. I'm gonna hit you when I get done with this shit.
Ian Connor.
You say what?
We on their ass, bro.
Hold on.
30 Papa Baby kids on my daughter.
Hold on. Ian Connor, bro.
Yeah, you know who 30 is.
Yeah, bro. 2017, we
know
booked
that.
ASAP Rocky for a show in Chicago.
Yeah.
He get to, the flyers go up, several women come out and say that he raped them. There's a rapper named Alex
I
Wiley.
be hating that shit, bro.
Alex Wiley said, Ian Connor raped 3 of my friends.
I hate that rape shit, gang.
So if you go to Ian Connor's Instagram, I'm gonna send you all of this. On these days, he didn't post. He's posted every day. On these days, he didn't post. Now, we were under a non-disclosure agreement for this show because our investor was a Chinese national. And this shit cost us like $200,000. We put up 100, he put up 100. Ian Connor is a serial rapist. He's being protected by his celebrity friends. And when we catch you, we taking your purse.
On my daughter.
On them grave.
Fuck your purse, I ain't gonna lie. You better hope I don't be mad that day.
That's the thing, bro. Like, bro, we've been at war with these people for a long time, bro. it wasn't no podcast.
I got daughters, folks.
We got mamas, daughters, aunties who raised us, bro.
You feel me?
Since I've been grown, no abuse has happened to no ladies in our family.
Don't play that shit, gang. That's why, not to cut you out, big fella, you know?
Yes, sir, brother.
On my daughter, certain shit be pissing me off, gang.
I know. Talk about it.
Real talk, nigga. We don't play that shit.
And then a lot of females protect these.
The only
We
one.
don't play that shit. I got
We
daughters.
don't play that
nigga.
shit, bro. We stand on this business. For sure.
I want to ask y'all about something. GD, growth and development. What is the difference between GD and insane GD?
Shit, we ain't on count. That's the biggest difference. That's the simplest it's gonna get. We ain't on count.
Yeah, we against all of that.
We are our own entity.
We operate on our own rules. My Uncle Cowboy got his hands broken in county jail for being insane.
The GDs broke his hands.
For sure.
They slammed the door, the cell.
Yeah, so
They slammed. They told him put your hands in the thing. He put his hands in the. They slammed him on his hands
We elite.
because he insane. Because he was throwing up that eye.
We the best of the best.
Yeah, we ain't on count. That's the biggest thing right there. And they be saying, "Oh, he ain't know how to explain it." It ain't that I don't know how to explain it. Nigga, it's that I ain't really want to. Fuck
Oh man.
but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I fuck with the fans, but don't stop playing with me though.
Terrence Gangster Williams committed a lot of murders, right? And I asked him because we have a problem, with our race that we kill each other, right? And y'all have talked about going against other races and stuff like that. I got two questions to that, but first question is, what was the hardest race to defend?
You
Black.
want this?
Go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of their ass ain't hard for me, folks.
Right.
I'm on go, gang.
Right.
I'm here. I complete a mission. I'm on mission complete. That's all I could think of.
Right.
Confirm, kill. That's it.
Right.
Ain't nobody hard. Fuck them. Whatever how hard they is, I'm finna figure it out. But I'm gonna keep it real. Like the funnest, if you want to say the funnest, see, it's different words when you talk to me, gang.
Right.
Like scared and hard, and that shit ain't in my vocabulary.
Right.
Funnest,
Yeah.
I say the Latinos.
Punish.
I say that, yeah, they the funnest.
And I'll say this.
Okay.
The first slaves ever sold were sold by African kings. The slave trade is still active right now in Mauritania and different parts of Arabia. Human beings are tribalistic.
Right.
Throughout history, different tribes have always warred with each other. Homo sapiens sapien was able to outcompete and plunder Cro-Magnons. That's why this human being who we see here is here today. Human beings, historically, have destroyed each other.
Right.
Facts.
That's why when people hit me up and say, "Oh, we in the end of times," well, if you really look at the literature, before the end of times can come, there must be 1,000 years of peace. So until you see 1,000 years of peace, there's no end of times. Human beings methodically have destroyed each other since the beginning of the time. That's why things like world peace are things that certain government entities search for. Point blank, period. You feel me? Like, when it comes to it, bro, like, when it comes to like being in wars and stuff like that, we was at war with Serbian guys, bro. We was at war with Mexican guys. You feel me? They go a lot further than certain people will go.
Right.
And
They fun.
yeah.
I noticed y'all have a certain vocabulary. You said we don't hope. You said we don't function, we don't do hard. We don't do.
It's certain words.
How did y'all get to that mentality where it's,
we don't even use certain words?
right, where you don't need the possibility of a defeat or the possibility that this might not work? Because y'all talking a lot of absolutes. Like,
it's just like you into sports and shit.
yeah.
You like basketball, football, shit like that. Like when they be on a roll, you ain't trying to break that bitch. You hear me, gang? I'm on a roll, I'm next.
Right.
Next.
The affirmation
Big dude.
creates your life. You know what I'm saying?
You hear me, gang?
Yeah.
It's like when they book when you my contract, I'm already past you.
Right.
And I ain't even got to you yet. But in my mind, I'm past you. Because I'm on the next contract right now in my head. You feel me? Bro.
Why do you think, like, when you see like another black man, we instantly feel some type of way?
And I respect you for this question, bro. You a real
Well, I fuck with Rook, bro.
You thorough as hell for this. Because I definitely would appreciate answering this. Because I don't really like that shit, gang. You know?
Right. Yeah, because I was thinking about that. I was like, bro,
that shit be pissing me off.
I was talking to Angel. I was like, bro, I don't like that.
You
like,
feel me?
I hate that we feel like that towards each other.
Yeah, that shit's stupid. That shit I was doing when I was kids. Oh, he
Right.
looking at me.
Right.
Nigga got eyes, man.
Right.
You hear me? My OG, I say, OG, man, motherfuckers be looking at me. She say, well, nigga, they do got eyes. You
Right.
feel me?
Right.
Like, calm down, gang. That's one of your brothers.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like, come on, man. That shit, man, bro.
I want to
I
ask
don't really
some
like
context.
that shit, you know? But I ain't gonna lie, business is business.
Right.
So if your ass get on this menu, I don't give a fuck what color you is.
Right.
Facts.
To add context to what you asked,
Mm-hmm.
I'm somebody who I'm a world traveler, bro.
Right.
I own property in a country in Nairobi, Kenya.
Right.
When you go to Africa, you go to Nairobi, it's not like that. Everybody's black. There are no white police. There are no black people running everything there. Here in America, there's a limited amount of resources that we all must compete for. So here, we're a lot more standoffish to each other because we don't know our history. So we got our DNA test in our family. It says that we are Yoruba Igbo from Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
So everything with human beings based back down to your roots and your tribal origins.
Mm-hmm.
So here in this country, after the slave trade, Jim Crow, there were a lot of literature and propaganda that were inserted into our community to cause diversion.
Mm.
And that's why here, a lot of times, we treat each other as enemies. But when I'm in Africa, it's not like that at all. At all. You feel me? Like.
So you would say that we all need to go home?
I feel like every black man,
sure. That's a fact.
every black woman
Should change your whole understanding.
should definitely go to the continent.
Cause the shit that's going on right here, no, shit
And really see what it's like to be around your own people. Because when you go over there, wherever tribe you from, you show up to that village, you will need for nothing. You can show to anybody's house in that village and they're going to give you everything you ask for, you need. Here it's not like that.
So it's like, say like you don't know your place, you don't know where you belong. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of
you can get your DNA test to tell you.
Right.
Your DNA test will tell you exactly where you're from.
Fact.
For sure.
But if we was just to stick together, bro, we'd be unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
But that's not possible here in America.
It's just crazy.
It's just not
Because
possible.
we're just divided. They make us divided.
It's a plot.
Everyone
It
is
was all a
divided
plot.
here.
And we bit the bait, and that's that.
Right.
That's
So you
that.
think there's no fixing it?
Okay. Let's just use the presidential election
Let's use that
for an example.
for sure.
Glorilla being at the Kamala Harris campaign, that is insanity.
That's wild. This is shit that never happened.
I don't got no hitter. Ain't no hitter ain't got me at the election. Donald Trump had Harry O. Boss drug dealer. It's the only president we've seen in history to release black men from jail.
Come on, man.
Some of my close homies got released by this man.
Right.
Everybody in this room, especially the men, we identify with being guys who generate income.
Right.
92% of black women voted for Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris said that she would not pass laws strictly for black people, but she did it for Asians. She has a white husband. Black men are not gonna vote for a lady with a white husband, man. Beyonce, Megan Thee Stallion, who was just going through a trial and got Tory Lane's book.
That shit crazy as hell.
Look at Kamala and look at Barack Obama's complexion. That's suspicious to you?
Yeah.
The Democrats allowed 13,000 people with murder convictions
The
Come on
VDs.
now.
to cross the border and live in undetained status. They gave them money, housing, and they passed bills for them to be able to purchase property.
And you think we dumb?
That's not suspicious.
And you think we dumb? They think we dumb, y'all. And you still want to vote Democrat. Wake up, people. That's all I'm saying is to look for yourself. All you got to do is look for yourself. You don't have to, man, I'm still talking to people in the streets, but this social media got everybody woke. Wide awake, man.
Money, housing, and they passed bills for them to be able to purchase property. That's not suspicious to nobody. Over 600 people on the terrorist watch list were allowed in the country, are operating right now on undetained status. That's not suspicious to nobody.
Gotta be, man.
We were having a conversation, and I feel like the only reason Kamala lost is, and I said this, broke and woke can't live in the same house. So if you broke, you can't be woke because you worried about some paper. I can't afford to give a damn about abortion. I can't afford to give a damn about the border. I can't afford to give a damn about transgender rights if I can't put groceries in my motherfucking refrigerator.
Kamala passed a bill.
Facts.
So that transgender inmates could get free sex change surgery. Kamala also was a proponent on the forefront to allow transgender males to compete against biological females in high school athletic sports. Asinine.
Yeah, that's crazy. But what I'm saying is, even before I knew that, I knew Trump was talking about some money.
Trying to get paid, man. Everybody trying to get paid.
And at the end of the day, we can only, as fucked up as it is, we can only want some money first before we can worry about what everybody else got going.
Name one president who sent a check to you before.
Nigga, only
Donald Trump.
Only Trump. And yeah, maybe we're all fucked up for being happy about that.
Why?
But why? Why should I feel bad about that?
Right.
But who am I? I didn't even vote, so.
You pay taxes still.
Yeah, no doubt.
One more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why are they banning abortions?
Because the Caucasian birth rate is the lowest it's ever been in what?
Human birth rates across the earth are almost at the point of collapse.
Wow.
Human or just
we can learn something.
Period. Okay.
Yes.
Get ready to learn something. I ain't know this.
I thought it was because everybody was fit to be black here in a second. The rate at which we are spreading our seed in in every culture that we can get our hands on, everybody will be
birth
black.
rates on the brink of collapse.
That's crazy. Why do you think that is? Why ain't nobody having kids? I tell you why. No money.
Well, there are certain countries on the earth where
You said no money.
No, what you was gonna say?
There are certain countries on earth that have laws that limit how many children you can have.
For sure.
Facts. Japan.
They're rescinding that now.
Yeah.
And they're paying men from Africa to move to some of these countries simply to help populate.
When you said if you don't have action, right, you'll get depressed, right?
For sure.
So it's almost, you could call it like a drug almost.
For sure.
Right.
I would say this life will make you an adrenaline junkie.
Right.
For sure.
Because you see the best version of yourself when you know if you're not on your P's and Q's, you might die or lose one of your brothers.
Bro, you see me over here doing this right now?
Right.
My mind on a mission right now.
Right. What type of mind state do you prepare? Like, what do you have to reach into to go on a mission? Like, is it just you just
okay? Well, for us, we don't have to reach into anything.
Right.
It's all about a debrief.
Right.
We get our situational awareness. We do our sit rep. We find out what the X is, who the principal is, and it's time to go to work.
What would be the difference between a soldier and what y'all do?
So you can't be an adequate leader if you've never been a soldier before.
Facts.
Soldiers just follow orders.
You got to follow before you can lead.
What we do is we try to make sure that the people who can't stick up for themselves are shown that they're accounted for.
Right.
Situational awareness. Is that a learned skill? You know, and what does it take to learn that? And are you still able to do that while on the gulag?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know, here's the thing, right?
Gulag, boy. It just
Fucking with the gulag.
The gulag intensifies everything.
Yes, sir.
Brightens your awareness.
Situational awareness is a list of things.
Okay.
Before you go into any situation, you want to know key principles. Who, what, when, where, why.
And look, learn, and listen.
Look, learn, listen, and the plan to escape. Without those things, there's no situational awareness. And if we don't have that lined up, we're not taking no job. We're not operating based off, oh, we Batman and Robin, because no man is invincible, and you can't defeat everybody. There are certain things that come across our tables above our pay grade. You know, we're not gonna get ourselves killed and you killed just for making some money. So it's just like, you know, I always say we most comfortable, you know, when we in a warlike setting, because 16 years straight, bro, this is what we've been doing. You feel me? And you learn key things. You know, we got certain training. Aggressive driving school, body language classes, room clearing drills, firearm training, and all type of things.
Man, this dude is letting you know, I can't take no more, man. I got a kidney stone, man, and it's flaring up like a champ. I've been drinking so much water, and I don't even have to use the bathroom. That means that I haven't been drinking enough water, but it's going to be a part 2 to this, y'all. Listen to what he's saying and listen to all the training that he's been through. See, I ain't got no training like that. Only thing I know is it's going to take some capital to find these kids and do some saving. So I want to stack my capital up because I want to have a personal sit down with Big Homie, and you can bring your boy on, man. I don't know about him. He kind of scared me, but he's about his business. And this is what I've been saying from day one, y'all. Y'all hit me on this. This is what Uncle Mike been saying. We can't depend on the government no more. We need to go to our street people, the ones that got a little bit of brain that will follow direction. But they got a little screw loose. My man's pulling out all them ones and start counting the ones. He got caution tape written all around him. He brushing his head, the brush is hitting the microphone. You're hearing, all this stuff. Cause dude, I ain't trying to do no interviews. You heard what he said. I ain't doing no interviews. I'm just here to do y'all. Real street stars. You need people like that. Them foot soldiers that will pay attention, that love their job. They want to make a difference. Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait to hit the field. I'm gonna be the guy giving the orders, making sure all the paperwork is straight. And when I say hit, then Big Homie can bring his whole team in and hit. If you don't want to hit, then don't get on the team, man. We don't need no bull. We don't need no bull. Look, man, let me get on up out of here, man. Oh my God, man. Uncle Mike got a kidney stone that's killing him. So y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. In the Quad Squad. I've been meaning to say that. Shout out to the Quad Squad. Find out what that means. Y'all put that in the comment if you want to help. You want to help find these kids. You want to help do something. You want to help change your life. You want to help change what's going on around you. Find out what a Quad Squad is and support us. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.